I will be letting her know all the wonderful things you're doing. But again, they're working with teachers right now. She's working with teachers. So. Okay. There you go.
All right, so I'm Janice Buonasisi, and I've been running the robotics program here at Mount Vernon for, this is our 4th year. We now have 4 robotics teams. 3 of them will be presenting for you today. The 4th one is not presenting because their project doesn't relate to the school. They are actually doing a project on the Coronado Bridge suicide prevention project. Right now, the Coronado Bridge committees are including the State of California, the federal government, the Navy, the City of Coronado, the Port Authority, and a whole bunch of other people are in the beginning planning stages to do something to prevent that suicides on the bridge. And they are actually getting involved in the meeting in December. They're going to present their project, which if you turn your head a little, you can see they have a little design. It is actually a double tunnel structure on the top of the cabinet there. And their idea was to have this double tunnel. The first tunnel keeps the people in the traffic lanes in the traffic lanes, and the second one keeps the people in a pedestrian walking area from being able to fall over whatever. And they thought of a way to make it a moneymaker, sort of like the London Eye or whatever. They're gonna have rock climbing walls and things in there, and moving walkways and telescopes and things to do that would actually raise money to pay for the building and maintenance of it. So that's their project. They're presenting that to the decision makers in December. But these 3 groups all had something to do with the Lemon Grove School District property, and so we wanted you to hear what they had to say. This year's theme is called City Shaper, and the city, what their task was to identify a problem, an engineering problem with a building or a public space, and then they have to come up with a solution for that problem, and then they have to share it with people who can make decisions or make a difference to the solution. So that's part of the requirement. Today you'll see them holding their scripts because they have not yet given these presentations and are not 100% able to do it without our scripts, but we really appreciate you coming and helping us get ready for that and listening to their ideas and asking pertinent questions when we're done. The 3 parts to the first competition that we do is the project, which is what you're going to be listening to, the robot game, which is done on the boards with the robots programming and building those. And then the third part is the core values. And the core values judging is judging how they work as a team, they have some words that are called, there's cooperation, and what's the other one? Gracious professionalism, that are actually trademarked by the first LEGO League, because these are things that we want to make sure that these kids are doing now so that when they grow up they will be the professionals that we want them to be in our public. This is the project portion of that. And the 3 teams, the first team, it has created a project on affordable housing, either on this site or up at Liberty Charter site. The second team has a green space and rooftop gardens, and we're using gray water from the affordable housing, so they kind of work in concert to develop their project too. And then the last team is doing safe routes to school and parking and traffic alleviation related to the 2 sites. So this is the Roofstackers doing affordable housing. Take it away.
Hello, we are the Roofstackers robotics team from Mount Vernon School in Lemon Grove. The community engineering problem we decided to solve in our neighborhood is to create affordable housing. Our solution includes creating a shipping container community that includes single and family housing, with green solutions such as solar power and gray water recycling to be included. We hope to create a community that reduces its carbon footprint and help the earth. We would be creating much needed housing and be creating jobs so people could live and work in one place.
We found out that our Lemon Grove School Board is considering selling the land that Liberty Charter High School currently uses. Our solution reuses that land by moving Mount Vernon Elementary from its current location to that of Liberty Charter. We would then use the land that Mount Vernon is on to solve the city's problems of affordable housing, urban homelessness, creating community involvement, while inviting local businesses to create jobs for people living here, like a grocery store, laundry facility, restaurant, cafe, family daycare, or even a pet hotel. On top of these, we would place our shipping container Loan costs can begin as low as $2,000. It is buying used to average cost of $8,000 to build. Permanent containers costs do range based on size and how many containers used for a home. Using shipping containers to build homes is more cost-effective, eco-friendly, and can be customized as small single units up to family-sized homes and business spaces. The benefits and advantages of shipping container homes are that with care and maintenance, they are a great option because they are resistant to mold, fire, termites, built to withstand all kinds of harsh weather and impacts like earthquakes.
The process of affordable housing in San Diego currently is in a bad situation. We have a lot of families on wait list that are interested in a housing program, however, not many units to fill. The current wait time for these government programs is about 12 years. Families complete an application and get selected if they qualify and if there are any vacancies. Affordable housing is a housing unit that is affordable to people that have low income. There is a program called Section 8 housing made by the government that pays for people's rent for disabled and or elderly veterans and low-income households that can benefit from this program. In order to qualify for affordable housing, households need to be within income limit based on the number of household members. Low-income families are struggling financially because San Diego County needs more affordable housing sites. Having more affordable housing would benefit the San Diego County community.
We live in a world that is looking for solutions to climate change and ways of helping us preserve our very own planet. In our day and age, there are systems and equipment being implemented into new housing developments to produce sustainable and energy-efficient living. One key factor in helping reduce cost and energy is using graywater systems. Graywater systems collect the water you've used in your sink, water, dishwater, showers, and bath water, laundry water, along with rainwater, and places in a separate containment such as a tank or a pit. From there is it pumped and used to fill toilet tanks or flushing, irrigation systems to water plants and grass, and can also be filtered to use for other good purposes. Some of the benefits of using graywater system include the following. Uses less energy and chemicals, lowers freshwater use and consumption, puts less strain on your water treatment plant, promotes plant growth, reclaims wash nutrients from the water, helps reduce your water bill by effectively using the graywater.
Another team from our school is designing a local lemon grove community garden at the center of our low-income green housing community. They will add gardens on our rooftops that could be used for attendance to promote healthy living by providing fresh produce and a beautiful meditation garden. Our community would relocate the existing solar panels currently on Mount Vernon onto the rooftops of the container houses with no gardens to reduce the cost of living to make it more affordable for the people who live and work there. In closing, we believe that this solution would benefit our city, making it more appealing place to live, while creating much needed income opportunities for the city of Lemon Grove and our school district. While reducing our community's carbon footprint, we have shared this information.
When they do the tournament, they have to say how they've shared the information with you.
Feel free to take a look at our project and ask us any questions.
Thank you.